Here we go. Tell me when. We on? Are we live? No. All right. So today is July 30th, 2017. I'm gonna bring up the. Here, do me a favor. Can you print out or just write down how many sales we got yesterday and who sold them? Yeah. What? And then I'm gonna go ahead. Ashley's here, everybody, and we got. Who else is coming in? Jamel?
I don't know.
Or is it just you? All right. So we're gonna put in about 10:30. We should be done here by 11:30. We go eat, and then after that we should be knocking by 12:30. So within 2 hours from now, I'm excited. You know what I mean? Like every day I come in, I know I'm growing. Every day I come in, I know that I'm getting closer to my goal. It's real simple. If my goal is to get from here to here, this is my goal, and I'm here right now. Okay. Let's say I started over there, but now I'm here, getting closer to my big goals. Right. Every step that I take, I'm getting closer. Right. Every step that I don't take, right, the world keeps turning. You go backwards. All right. So I think that's one thing everybody needs to realize is that when you stay put, you're not really staying put. You're actually, people are passing. Like people like me are gonna go to work. People like I'm not the only person that believes in hard work. I'm not the only person that has really big goals and that really is aggressive towards what they want. There's people that are even more aggressive than I am. I know that. That's why I gotta get even more aggressive. There's people that are working harder than me. That's why I gotta work harder. So for me to get to there, I gotta take a step every day, including today, right? I don't give a fuck what day it is. To the whole world out there, to the average people, today's Sunday, the day of rest. I'm not average, all right? I'm not the rest of the world. Today is today. Today is July 30, 2017. As far as I know, I can give you a bunch of positives. What's so positive about Sunday? For one, all right, I'm getting the edge, all right? I'm gonna get the edge, all right? Nobody else is gonna be able to, in this industry. Let's just say there's 1,000 alarm sales companies out there. I guarantee you, we're the only group coming in on Sunday. We're probably not the only group, but we're in a 1%, percentage. I can guarantee you that. I also can guarantee you this, there's more people home today. So more people home. That's another positive. Everybody's home today. This is the day of rest for them, for the buyers, not for the fucking hustlers, not for the sellers, not for the closers. For everybody else, let them rest. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I want them to rest. That's competition, right? If we're all trying to get to there, if there's the whole world's trying to go from here to there to here to there, shit, this is the day I can get ahead. I'm not the fastest runner out there, but I can guarantee you this. You give me some extra time and a head start, I might beat the fastest runner out there. I can't be Usain Bolt in a one-on-one race. I know I can't. But if I start halfway, right? If we're racing 100 meters and you put me at the 50-meter line, I'm going to beat him. Maybe. I don't know. He's pretty fast. But I'll take the head. I put it like this. Chances are I'll beat him more than if I was, right, racing fair. I don't want to play fair. Playing fair would be taking Saturday off and taking Sunday off and taking Monday off. Oh, I'm counting my hours. I only want to work 40 hours a week. I worked 40 hours in 4 days. I work 10 or 3 days. I probably work 40 hours in 3 days. There's 7 days in a week. So if I wanted to play fair, I would stop at Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I would take off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And guess what? It would be a fair fight now. Because I would be where everybody else is at. But I don't play fair. I work more than everybody else. I work 12, 13, 14 hours a day, Monday through Saturday and Sundays now. I said I'd work Sunday. I love it. I'm here because of the advantages. I'm gonna get the edge. There's more people home today, so more chances are that the person that couldn't get sold on Saturday or Friday or Monday through Friday, right, that wasn't home, they're gonna get sold today. Chances are they're gonna appreciate me there. A lot of people will be irritated. Well, you're here on a Sunday, but there's a lot of people also. Let's just say that's half. Well, the other half are gonna appreciate me being there on a Sunday. Like, oh man, you're here. Man, this guy's dedicated. Shit, you're not like all the other guys coming to my door on Monday through Friday, all excited. You're coming more excited than I've ever met, and you're coming excited on a Sunday. Something's different about you. I want to buy from you. Because I know you'll answer your phone if I come into a problem. You're working on a Sunday, and I will answer my phone. I answer my phone 24/7. And I'll tell them to their face, you can call me anytime. I'm a workaholic. That's what they want. They want somebody that's going to be there, right? So plus I get this too. I get more experience. So the experience, right? I'm gaining experience. I'm getting the edge. There's more people home. Like, how am I getting more experience? Shit, I get to do another meeting. I'm gonna let Deshaun finish a meeting today. You get more experience. You don't need your team here, to get experience. Shit, talk to us. You know what I'm saying? So when your team is here, you're even sharper, right? Why are you the one making all the money? Why do you have, why are you in charge? This is why. Because the people that are in charge do the most. You don't fucking get in charge by doing the least. You gotta do the most. So I'm gonna get experience. I'm also gonna get confidence, right? My confidence goes sky high. Right now, when I just said earlier, shit, there's 1,000 companies out there and we're the only ones here today. What does that make you feel like? Like you're doing more than everybody else. My confidence just goes up. It ain't fake confidence. See, fake confidence is like, yeah, I don't need to do a meeting. I don't need structure. I don't need no manager. I don't need nobody to tell me what to do. I'm gonna sit in bed all day and I got this shit figured out. I don't need to write down my goals or my plan. I'm just gonna do it in my head and I'm gonna go out tomorrow and I'm gonna fake it. Like, you might beat some other fakers out there, but you ain't gonna be nobody like me. You ain't gonna be somebody that's prepared. You ain't gonna be somebody that actually goes to work. You ain't gonna be somebody that actually puts in the hour. You're gonna get your ass kicked against me. I'm gonna fucking laugh. You try to compete with me, you fucking can't even get out of bed. You know what I mean? How the fuck you compete with me? You know what I mean? Why do you think Mayweather's like, what? You trying to get in the ring with me? Like, this is my ring. I've been doing this. I'm undefeated in this ring. Yeah, we go in the octagon, you might kill me. But I'm not going to the octagon, I'm going in the ring. This is boxing. You can't kick here. You can't grapple. You can't grab me. You know what I mean? This is like, you got to stand up, score points. You got to hit me, something that's unhittable. I've been in the ring with the best, the fastest, the quickest. They couldn't hit me. So what the fuck you think you're going to do? He could probably beat Conor McGregor in a boxing match with one hand behind his back. Boxing match, not a fight, boxing match. And, even Conor McGregor knows it. So, but he's smart. Why not take the money? You can't blame him. But, anybody that's like, go look at the Vegas odds. That'll show you who's favored. It's like lopsided. They know who's going to win the boxing match. Now, if it was like a street fight, it wouldn't be the same odds. Conor McGregor would be favored. So here, this isn't a game of luck. Chances are the guy that comes in, Vegas is going to bet on people that come in every day. Odds is going to bet on somebody that's passionate about coming in every day, is positive every day about coming in. See, Vegas odds would look at it and say, well, this motherfucker right here might be coming in, but he's negative about coming in. He's going to fall off pretty soon because he's not even happy about being here. Vegas odds looks at me and says, fuck, this guy is nuts. This guy wants to be coming in every day. He wishes there was 8 or 9 days in the week. He wants to bury everybody. He wants to bury the competition. He wants to be better than himself every year. Fuck it, bet on Travis. That's what you want to become. You want to become the person that the whole world, the people that make the odds say, you know what? I'm betting on him. Not because he was a born winner. Not because he's different, he's more talented. No, this guy is not going to fall off. This guy is consistent. A good restaurant is what? Consistent. They make good plates every meal. They don't fucking, Monday, the food's good. Tuesday, sucks. Wednesday, you ever been to a restaurant like that? It's like hit or miss, right? We've all been there, right? Been to a fucking restaurant where it's hit or miss? You've been to a restaurant where it's exactly the same every time? You get exactly?
Yeah.
Exactly. So those are the ones you bet on. Those are the ones you know. Even these chain restaurants are not the same, right? Sometimes you go to Red Lobster, it could be a Red Lobster on this side of town, a Red Lobster way over here. Same name, same everything, but the food's different, right? Why? Because there's 2 different cooks in there. One guy cares, one guy doesn't, right? Same prices. Prices are consistent, but the results aren't. So it don't matter, if you got that vest on, your ID badge on, and we all look the same. Certain people are getting different results in this company based off of what's inside, right? The cook's in the back. You don't see the cook. Here, you don't see the guy's desire and the heart inside it. You can't read what he's thinking. I can see the actions. Oh, I see who's here today. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us out of 25. So, and if hopefully DQ and them, I think they're working today too. So, hopefully they're having their meeting right now. But you got to stay with the DQ. It's not about working one hard week with your team and saying, oh, we did it. Start gasping for air, saying I need some time to take off. Like, no. That's the time where you get in shape. right? What did Muhammad Ali say? He said, I don't start working out until I'm dead tired. He says, that's when my workout starts. When I'm ready to like pass out, then I start working out. So he works himself all crazy, and then he gets to the point where he's like ready to pass out, and then he takes, all right, time to work out, let's go. That's why he was the best. He wasn't the best because he talked the best, and you know, he was the best ever because of that. His work ethic, right? Michael Phelps, same thing. Like there's just certain people that are on a whole other level, and that's what I want to be on. And I think that if you're here today, right, you're showing you want to be on that next level. You're not just like, because you didn't have to come. You didn't have to come. Nobody had to be here. Nobody had to be here. I'm not making. I didn't wake nobody up today. I didn't stick a gun in nobody's head. I didn't fucking grab you by the fucking shirt and say you're coming in today. You decided to come in. You know, you text me. I actually already had sent that same text to my team about 5 minutes before. Not even 5 minutes, probably 3 minutes. I said, all right, we're gonna meet. And it's funny. I was like, how the fuck did he get it? I was like, how did you get that text? You're like, where are we meeting at? And I was like, oh shit, fuck you. I'm gonna put it on the group text then, because I didn't know what you guys were up to. I try not to interrupt with all the other teams. I'm trying to let the teams be their own team and do it how they want to do it. And hopefully it's working for you guys. Hopefully everybody's, you know, successful right now. Hopefully it's working. You know, I pray for you guys. But I'm concentrating on this team right here, the guys that you know I've been working with every day, and even half of them aren't here today. You know, Gabriel's not here today. Eric's not here, and Adrian's not here. So, you know, they had stuff to do. Fine, I get it. I guess I don't have stuff to do. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't really have responsibilities. You know, I live right here outside the office. I don't have bills. You know, like I don't really have nothing. I have no kids or nothing. You know, like I don't have nothing to do. So I'm really not sacrificing nothing. I don't have bills. You know what I mean? Like I just come in for fun. Come on, man. I have the most responsibilities out of everybody in this company. More kids than everybody, more everything, you know? So if I'm here, everybody should fucking be here in my eyes. But I guess people don't see, you know, they don't think how I think. That's fine. It'll take you longer. It's going to take you longer to get from here to there. I promise you. You know, because I'm going to keep going. You know, and then when I get here, I'm going to look back and say, hey, what happened? You know, where'd you guys go? I'm going to say, where's everybody at? You know, that's the way this shit goes. I don't give a fuck how slick you think you are, or how smart you think you are, or how, you know, this, that. I got connections. Not only am I gonna get here, I'm gonna stay here. And while you're back there with your connections and your ideas and all this and that, and you're just staying put all day, I'm gonna be right there, and then I'm gonna start all over, and I'm gonna do it again with another group, and I'm gonna find people that wanna do this. So today's meeting is about how to balance your money and your success, all right, and your loved ones, which is a great topic because, you know, this is something that I've battled with for decades, not a year or two or a month or two, for 20 years, all right? My son's 20 years old, so I've had somebody, you know, I've been in relationships, serious relationships for 20 years now. So what's the key to this? Communication, all right? You gotta communicate, guys. You gotta communicate with your loved ones. How do you spell communication?
C-O-M.
Help me.
C-O-M-M.
M-M, yeah. U-N.
U-N-I-C-A-T-I-O-N.
All right. The reason why I write sloppy, I'll tell you, because my brain's already thinking ahead. I'm already like, all right, I gotta go on the next. Kind of like doctors that are really sloppy, because it's not like they're really focused and, you know, they're locked in on their next patient. They're like, all right, we already found out you're not gonna die here. Take this medicine, I gotta go. I mean, and I'm the same way. It's like, all right, here, you heard what I said, you get the point. Saying a spelling bee here, you get the fucking point, and then let's move on to the next point, right? And my point is this: if you don't communicate with your loved ones, I was telling these guys earlier, we did like a little pre-meeting. So what happens is this: you don't share really your thoughts and your ideas on your plans and your goals and your dreams with your loved ones. To the, you know, most people learn by what? Visual, right? Would you rather read a book or watch the movie, right? Read, you know, book. Well, you're not visual then. Most people would rather watch the movie. Doesn't take 2 hours to read a book. You can watch a movie, it's visual. Well, you're different, obviously. You know what I mean? So, what would you rather do? Right? What would you rather do? Right? So, most people would rather watch a movie than read the book because it's faster, it's more visual. You know, you actually, you know, unless you have like this mind that reads and you could visualize it yourself, you know, whatever. But I would say most people need visuals. So, You need to sit down with your loved ones, whether it's your mom, your dad, whoever's telling you you're working too much, your wife, your girlfriend, your baby's mom, baby's dad, whatever. Person that loves you, right? If you don't communicate with them, what's gonna happen is they're gonna start assuming, all right, that you're just off doing whatever you want and you're off away from them. They don't know why you're away from them. They just think you're away from me. So they think bad. It's like a bad. You're away from me, it's bad. You're off fucking around. You're not working. So what happens is you gotta get results, number one, okay? You gotta show them the big paycheck, right? Because if you are coming back with a small paycheck, it looks like you are fucking around. You gotta sit them down and you gotta go over a plan. You gotta show them pictures, right? You gotta get pictures of a house. Is it still recorded? Yeah. You gotta get a picture of a house and show them, look at, this is the house that we're gonna move into in a year from now. I'm gonna put in all this work. Here's the car, you gotta show them a picture. This is the car that we're gonna be driving a year from now, right? Here's our, write a little bank statement, you can get a little piece of paper, not hard to do, right? Get a piece of paper and you put, let's say you bank with B of A, so you put Bank of America, right? And then you put $50,000 savings, right? So you show them, you go, look at, this is gonna be what our bank statement's gonna look like in a year from now. We're gonna have $50,000 saved in the bank. We're gonna have this house, we're gonna have this car. This is why I'm coming in on Saturday and Sunday. This is why I work as much as I work. I don't wanna be like everybody. I don't like it where I come from. I don't like the situation that I grew up in. I don't wanna be like mom and dad. I don't wanna be like your brother and your sister. I don't want to be like your mom and dad. Like, I want more, right? Pan over here, right? I want a yacht, right? Your mom and dad don't have a boat that can just go to Catalina. Your mom and dad don't have a boat that they can take to San Francisco. I want that, right? Come here. You guys can stay here, bitches. All right? I want a Ferrari, right? I don't want a fucking regular car. I want an exotic car. I want a sports car. I like being in my Ferrari. So you tell them, this is what I want. This is why I work so hard. And not only that, but I want to be able to be the example so I can be the inspiration for everybody else around me. I don't want to be a follower. I want to be a leader. I don't want to work for somebody else. I want to work for myself. Like, I want to do, I have these dreams. Like, please, just listen to me. Hear me out. Like, you don't want this? And then you give it to them. You say, you don't want this? And if they say no, then say, fuck you. I'm going to find somebody else that wants this. And, whatever. I'm just joking. But most likely, they're going to say, okay, I understand. I get it. I'm sorry I'm always on your back. I'm sorry I'm texting you all day at work saying, where are you doing, where are you at? I'm sorry I'm always questioning you. Because how hard is it to go to work and get this success and get this money when you got your loved ones calling you and nagging you all day, telling you what are you doing? Now you can't even sell. So guess what happens, like I said earlier, right? You don't get this, so you lose. Right? Just put an L here, right? You don't get no balance, you lose that. And then your loved ones, you lose them. They're pissed off. Everybody's mad. You don't get success. You don't even want to go home because they're blocking you from your dream. You hate them now. You resent them. And then you get no balance. So it's like lose, lose, lose. And I get it. If you don't communicate, you don't sit down, you don't show pictures, you don't, what did Jim Carrey do for like 3 years? He carried around a check, right?
Yeah.
For how much?
10 million?
He carried around a blank check that he wrote to himself, like a funny blank check, like a joke. And he put $10 million and he carried around his wallet. And then he got paid for Dumb and Dumber $10 million. And he was dead broke. He had no money, but he wrote a check to himself. It's funny, right?
Yeah.
That's called visualizing. I don't know, I guarantee you probably shared it. I don't know if he had a girlfriend at the time or not, but whoever was in his family or whatever, loved ones on this loved one section, I guarantee he shared that with them. And they said, fuck it, go to every improv, go to show, go to every comedy club, go do your thing 7 days a week. Go, I get it. Go sleep in your car right outside on the Sunset Strip, right? and wait for them to open and be the first one on stage and go beg the guys that you can go on stage again tomorrow and go do your thing. And guess what? He went to Living Color, and then from In Living Color, he went to fucking movies, and now, fuck, he made it happen. But if he didn't share that idea, people would have made fun of him. Like, what are you doing, man? Come on, man, it's Saturday. Let's go to Venice Beach, man. What are you doing? Let's go get high. Fuck, what are you doing? I just scored a whole ounce of weed. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Let's go to Venice Beach, Santa Monica Pier, and let's go fucking tear up the town. Let's go to Hollywood tonight. Let's go get drunk. But he's like, fuck you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna work. People think I'm crazy. I'm not. When you see that big paycheck, you're gonna know I'm not crazy. You're gonna know that you were the crazy one. And that's what this is about. This is about separating yourself from what everybody else is doing and trying something new. Because to me, I get it. I understand. I get it. It's hard to come in on a Sunday. I get it. Why would you? Why would you want to come in on a Sunday when you've been working? I come in. I can guarantee I put in more hours than everybody in this fucking company this week. Because when you get dropped off and all that, I'm still working. So I'll get you right there. But my point is this. I don't get tired. I want to get here to my goal. I've already had a taste. That's my Ferrari out there. It's not somebody else's. That's mine. So I already have a taste of what it feels like for hard work to pay off, right? You moved into your new house. What does it taste like? What does it feel like? You want more?
Hell yeah.
Is it gonna stop there? Is that your retirement home?
No.
Exactly. Fuck no.
Kit.
It's a starter kit, right? It's like an apartment.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, this is my little apartment. You know what I mean? It's a house. It's a nicer version of an apartment, but that's what it is to you. Because we have bigger and more better goals. We have a bigger dream. This ain't the end. So if you want a balance, which I understand, you communicate. My whole family knows what I'm doing because I always tell them what I'm doing. My family's involved in my business. They're involved. They're in the, I talk to them. I have meetings with my family. We talk. They see the results. They know. They're not like, oh, yeah, my dad don't care about me. He's never here. They don't have that fucking feeling. They know it's like, shit, I need to fucking find something to do. You know what I mean? They're like, shit, my dad stays so fucking busy and he's a winner and shit, I need to start fucking doing more. My son, 12 fucking years old, puts in the extra work on his football team. Nick, his coach comes up to Amber the other day. I'm not even there. I'm at work. The dad's not even there, but it's fine. Amber can fill in for me. He ain't gonna die if I'm not there, right? And boom, it's like, coach is telling Amber, like, man, Nick is way 100 times better this year. He's the only one that showed up for the pre-workouts before the practice with the quarterback. And he kicked ass. And he has why? Because he's right here and he wants to go to modern day high school and be a star football player. Because most players at modern day transfer to USC and his dream is to go to USC and play football. So he wants to, he knows like, fuck, if I go to a school like modern day, that's like the best program in California for like decades. Chances are, the scouts go there. They might not even be going to see him, but they see him. Oh, shit, who's this kid? And he might not fucking go to US. It might be a UCLA team, or it might be Fresno State, whatever. But the bottom line is he has a goal and a dream, and he's working towards it. He knows he has to work towards it because he sees his dad. His dad, oh, my dad been teaching me my whole life. You got to put in extra work, right? What did Gabriel do in football? He worked every Sunday. He went on the fucking workouts every Sunday with his quarterback. I used to have to try to tell him, don't go sometimes. I'll be like, hey, man, why don't you take a day off? He's like, nah, I got to go. I got to go. These guys are faster, stronger, better than me. And I'm trying to get that position. And I'm not going to get it by staying here. And guess what? He got faster. He got stronger. He got just as good. Hands got better. Boom, he started. He got what he wanted. He hit his goal. So I would say that if I was a lazy-ass fucking dad and I wasn't a good example, chances are he wouldn't have done that. Because he would have been like, nah, my dad takes the weekends off. Why do I got to go do the extras? Right? I make everybody feel uncomfortable in my house. They're like, Sundays like, you ain't watching cartoons, eating cereal, waking up late. There ain't no sleeping in. It's like, I'm going to make you feel uncomfortable. Get your ass up. Let's go do something. Run up the hill, right? I be telling people run up the hill, my daughter running up the hill and shit. She's going to the Marines. I'm like, you better get your ass up early because what do you think you're doing in boot camp? Get your ass up and go work out. She dropped a bunch of weight. She got in shape. She had a hell of a year in softball this year, in her senior year. But why? Because she's like, fuck. My dad works hard. My stepmom works hard. Amber's like, God damn, these people are nonstop. Amber's up on the computer till fucking, I'll pass out. I'll come back from a 14-hour day, go to bed at 10:30 at night, and she's still on the computer for the business. You know what I mean? I'm snoring. I wake up at midnight. She barely come into bed sometimes. You know. So when you're in a home like that with people that are progressing, that have goals, that want to get from here to here, the kids are on the same fucking page. They know. My daughter's in dance. She's the star. Of Newport fucking Platinum dance. Ask anybody that sits in those stands. And this is a nice, it ain't no rinky-dink fucking dance studio. This is some real shit. She's the youngest one in every fucking one of her dance routines. She's the only one that's 9 years old. She's dancing with 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds. They have her because she can handle the routines. She remembers it all. She works for her ass off. So it's like, you go to my house, it's hard work. We understand it's all about hard work, but then we also understand hard work pays off. So it's like, everybody's getting a result out of it. We've created a habit in my home. It's like, all right, you come to this fucking house, you're gonna live with me, right? He's my stepson. He understands it. Do you understand what I expect?
Yes.
I expect you to fucking do the most. Not because I'm gonna tell you what to do and I'm not gonna do the most. No, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna do the most, so everybody else will expect to do the most. I want a family that wins. I don't want a losing family. And I want a company that wins. I don't want a losing company. So I'm here. You should be here. Everybody should be working. Not because I telling you what to do and I'm gonna go home and go to sleep. No, I'm gonna go to fucking work right now. We're gonna go to work right now after this. We're gonna go to work. We're gonna go eat and we're gonna go knock these fucking doors and we're gonna take advantage. We're gonna get the edge. More people are home. All right, we're gonna get the experience, right? Some of you guys need experience. You're getting experience right now managing. You don't need experience on selling. You know how to sell, Deshaun. I didn't say that, but you do need experience on managing. Why could you not get better as a manager? You need to come in, right? You need to learn how to fucking close and schedule and get it in. Because if you ain't doing one a day at least, you're not doing 6 a week, you got problems on closing or selling or getting in the door or schedule. I don't know what your problem is, but whatever it is, you can work on it today, right? You got to fucking create momentum. You know how to sell and you teach you how to sell, but you got to learn how to manage, right? He's got to learn how to sell. Xavier sold 2 out of 3 days, but that don't mean shit. If you don't sell today, now it goes down, your average goes down 2 to 4, right? To be an all-star in the major leagues, you got to hit over 300. To be a Hall of Famer, you got to do that for 15, 20 years. You can't just do it 3 years and be like, yeah, put me in the Hall of Fame. Fuck you. They'd be like, you average 220 for 10 years. You only have that 1 to 2 big years. You're not a Hall of Famer. Hall of Famers have a big year every year. Hall of Famers get better every year. Tom Brady's getting better. He's fucking 40 years old. You think he was better at 25 or 40?
40.
Exactly. He got better. Most people, they're at their best at 25. They're like, oh yeah, that's when I was the shit. 25, they're a 40-year-old like me telling, yeah, that's when I was the shit. I'm better right now. I'm a better self. I'm a better man. I'm better at everything as I get older. I'm supposed to get better. But some people can't say that. Some people are like, yeah, my prime was back then. Well, you fucked up. You didn't get better. You got to get better now. See, when you're my age, right, you better be better. If you stay the same, where are you going to be? Where you're at right now. Where you're going to be, or you will be worse. Exactly. Good answer. So what we got to do to get better? Work. It gets harder. Remember when we used to laugh? It gets harder, Deshaun. Now you believe me?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It gets harder. It doesn't get easier. But, right, as it gets harder, what you got to do? You got to be harder on yourself. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. The tougher it gets, the tougher I get. I'm like, fuck it, let's go, life, come on, you know what I mean? I love this battle with life. Just like a boxer, right? If you don't like to get hit, and you don't like hitting, don't get in boxing, right? But most boxers, like, I love it. Like, I love it. I like, most UFC fighters, they like violence. They like aggression. They like activity. They like to get hit. They like to hit people. They like to get hurt, and they like to hurt people. Some of them are really crazy. They're like, I like to, what's that guy? The guy that beat McGregor, Nick what?
Diaz?
Yeah, Nick Diaz. He's not. He wants to get hit. I really believe he'd rather get hit than hit somebody. Those are dangerous people. I mean, right? Like Rocky. What did Rocky do? He's like, hit me. Every round he came out, was like, getting hit. And you're like, this guy's nuts. But then at the end, he comes through. He tires his opponent out. But let me tell you something. Life ain't going to get tired. I mean, yeah, you're not going to tire out life. Don't get up. Don't be stupid and come out and just get hit. Beat yourself up every day and not go to work. Fall way behind. Yeah, you'll see. I'm gonna tire life out. No, you're not. Look, he's trying to tie it off. Come here, bring the camera. Look at this guy. I ain't making fun of him, but just go. Get over there. Get a picture. We got fucking homeless people sleeping outside of our office. Alright? See what I'm saying? Alright, master plan. Let's take Sunday off. Fuck that. That's an instant reminder. When I walked in, this is why I don't take off. This is why I'm in here in the AC doing to be about to make money, and he's laying there saying, fuck, man. You know, life sucks. No, you suck. Life don't suck. You suck. Life is equal. We're all born equal. I believe that. I don't give a fuck what color you are, what fucking country you're from. Fuck where you're from, city. I don't mean shit. There's a world out here. What country are you from? There's immigrants coming over here, taking over. You know what I mean? So I don't give a fuck. You can come from the worst fucking neighborhood in the country. The worst neighborhood in the country ain't worse than the worst neighborhood in the world. Trust me. So there's third world countries where they don't even got water. You know? So that's some crybaby ass bullshit. Oh, I come from a rough environment. Like, motherfucker, you don't know what a rough environment is. That's a bunch of bullshit. You got running water? You got hot water in your neighborhood? Yeah. Okay, that's not a rough environment. You know, go to fucking India or something, right? Go to somewhere where, you know, you're waking up and there's poisonous fucking snakes everywhere, you know what I mean? And there's a big war going on every single day, right? Fucking gunshots all day, all night. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. So you can't tell me you can't make it. You can make it. Difference between me and that guy is, you know, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna lay down. That's a perfect example of what laying down gets you right there. Laying on the fucking ground outside. Feel sorry for him. He might have been through some, who knows? Maybe he'd been through a bad breakup. Maybe his wife died and his kid's in an accident. Oh well, get over it, man. That's life. You're not gonna beat life up. I just said it earlier. You know, you gotta fight. This is like a fight you're never gonna win almost. I mean, you just gotta keep fighting. Boom, then you die. You're not willing to do that, you're gonna get beat up. You're gonna lay down, get knocked the fuck out by life. I know I'm not gonna do that. So anyways, communicate with your loved ones. Please sit down with them. Let them understand what you're trying to do. Let them understand what this is about. Let them understand the 5-year plan. Let them understand the 10-year plan. Let them see you 20 years from now. Show them a picture of you, right? Before you lost all the weight, you got to visualize it. You got to see yourself in the mirror and say, this is what I'm going to look like. I'm going to wear this. I'm going to, you know, it's going to feel good, right? I'm going to hit the basketball court now and I ain't going to get tired. You know, it's like little things like that. I love it. It's a true inspiration what you've done. Straight up, you know? And that's what it's about. It's about seeing it, doing it, right? You had a team to support you. You had somebody online, right?
Yep.
You had other people. I know Stacy was involved in on it. You know what I mean? A little, right? Like you had people that were keeping you accountable. You know, you had a team of a group, a support team, whatever you want to call it. You had it. You put it all together. Boom, got the results. I ain't mad at you. You know what I mean? That's awesome. So that's what you got to do with this and this and this. To find balance, you can absolutely, you won't have perfect balance, just like nothing's perfect. I don't think anything's perfect, right? But God himself, right? So, but you can be really close. And I guarantee you one thing, you can get the respect from these people and they will respect you for putting in the time and the effort every single day. All right, it's not about just the money, because you might not score every Sunday. You might not score every week. Your paycheck might not be big. You might have chargebacks coming. That's life. You know, you might have to pay somebody else's chargeback as a manager. That's life. But you're fighting. You're fighting. You're fighting. And guess what? That's respect, man. You start respecting yourself. Fuck getting everybody else's respect. You need to respect yourself. I know I respect the fuck out of myself. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. I worked hard for that car out there. You know, I guarantee I'll walk around different than some other guy that, you know, his parents bought him a Ferrari, or he got a big inheritance and that's what he did. You know, he couldn't step in the ring with me. I'd beat the fuck out of him, you know what I mean? I beat the inheritance out of his ass. Just saying, I have pride. I'm proud of myself. Let's get in the ring, you know what I mean? So that's what you got to do. Sit them down, show them the pictures, show them the future, let them visualize with you, so they can root you on. I promise you, they will root you on. They will start seeing the vision too and be like, you know what, you're right, man, this place does suck. This city does suck. You know what, there is better out there. You know what, let's do this. They might even come in and start working with you. They might say, you know what? Fuck, what am I doing at home? They're going to feel so stupid when you come home on Sunday after working a full day. They're going to feel so dumb, they're not going to want to even sit down with you in the same room. Because you're going to walk in, hey, how's your day go? And they're just going to be barely getting up. Well, it was good. You know, I got some bread. They're going to look at you and you're going to be alive. You're going to be like, shit, man, I closed 2 deals today. You should have seen this shit. They're going to be like, oh, good for you. Or they're going to be like, you know what? You're right. You're right, Frank. You're right, Deshaun. You're right, Xavier. You know what? You're right. You know what? I do want to spend time with you. You know what? I love your passion. I love this energy you got. It seems like you're headed somewhere. Can I come with you next week? I'll go. I'm not the best salesman. I might not even want to sell, but shit, I'll come keep you company. You know, let's go, babe. Let's go, baby. You know, let's go, son. Let's go, daughter. Whatever. You know, like let's go. They might come. Shit, when you're out in the field, there's all kinds of fun shit to do. You might see a fucking golf course. You know what? Here, let's go get these deals and let's go golfing afterwards. You know what? I like that restaurant. I've always wanted to go there. Let's go get these fucking deals. I ain't got much money. Fuck, you know what? I'm gonna get a fucking activation. Watch this. I'm gonna get a cash activation. I'm gonna get a $100 activation, cash, and I'm gonna take you to that restaurant. Watch this. You go out. Imagine how good you feel at the restaurant. Imagine if you went out today. You got no money really to go out to that nice restaurant, but you drove by and you put a plan with your loved one, right? Let's just say this was my dad here that keeps talking shit about this job, and I say, Dad, come with me. Come on. We're gonna go to work. Dad, you wanna go eat? Well, I say I ain't got no much money. Well, neither do I, but I'm gonna go close the deal. I'm gonna get a $100 activation. I'm gonna take you right there to that restaurant. You order whatever you want. I'm gonna get you a $60 dinner. I'm gonna get a $20 dinner, and I'm gonna leave a $20 tip. That's $100. You don't get to do that. Well, I'm gonna. So you go do it. We go out, and we might get at the last house at 7:30 tonight. I mean, like it might take forever to get it. But how good is it gonna feel when we go do that? We're gonna be in that fucking restaurant. You're gonna be like, God damn, I'm coming next week. You know, your dad's gonna be like, I'm coming next week. Or he might say, fuck, go ahead, you go get it. I'm gonna go root you on from home. God damn, my son's a beast. He's gonna have a lot of respect for you. And you're gonna respect yourself. You're gonna be like, that's right. That's what I do. You get it now? You see the vision now? You see how close I'm getting every day? See the house? See the car? See the savings? Huh? It's like DQ's dream board. Remember the dream board you made? Right? It's almost getting closer. He's added some to, remember the team, how hugging and shit? He sent the picture the other day, right? They were at the movies. It looked just like that picture.
Oh, yeah.
Remember they're all like this, right? He's got to win the contest now, though, and hold up the, you know, the money, you know. He's getting there, though. I can guarantee you he's not going backwards, right? He's going forward towards that dream board. You're getting closer, DQ. Come on. Get that dream board. Make it happen. Make your dream come true, man. I'm rooting for you. You guys rooting for him?
Yep.
You're rooting for him because you want him to root for you. We all want that. Who doesn't want to fucking accomplish their dream, right? Pete's looking at a house right here around the beach, right? Right on 28, right here. He's across the street, boom, right there. And he's got it. He's calling the lady, you know, he's on it. He's working. That's what he's working towards. He ain't here because, you know, he wants to fucking, he's an old fucking man. What did little Obama call him? Right? The guy for service. Who's that old man over there in the suit? You know, he's mad. And I said, don't worry about him. You know, he thought he was our compliance guy or something, right? He thought he was about to retire next year. He's like, well, I didn't know you guys had retirement plans here. He's like, that guy, he looks like he's going to retire any day. What is he, 65, you know? So look at, that's what you got to do. You gotta fucking go. Don't keep the dream inside. Now everybody's taking it wrong. Share your dream. Sit them down. Don't just talk about it. And don't yell at them too. God damn it, I'm trying to work. Leave me alone. I'm trying to make some money. God damn, because arguing and yelling and raising your voice equals a fight. Equals a, you know, they're gonna think like, you know, fuck you. Don't be yelling at me. Now they're not even paying attention. All they hear is the yelling. So what do you gotta do? You have to calmly sit them down, talk, show them pictures. That's what I'm working towards. And they might laugh. They might say, that ain't gonna happen. Guess what that is? That's motivation. Yeah. Say, all right, you wanna doubt me? Now I'm really gonna make it. God damn, you're supposed to love me. You're supposed to be in my corner. You know, I'm thinking McGregor's corner is in the everyday time. Yeah, you're not gonna beat this guy. No, they're telling him, you're gonna win, you're gonna win, you're gonna win. Right? That's what they're supposed to do. So, you know, I feel sorry for the person that's telling you. And I know what that feels like too. I remember my ex saying, "You're a loser. You're never gonna be shit." You know. Shit, I carry that with me for years. I still carry it with me. Like, what? Like, you don't tell me that. I might not make it, but I guarantee you I will try. I might not beat up life, but life is not gonna beat me up. I know I can't knock out life. I know I'm not God. I know I can't just hit the world. My fist ain't big enough to hit this whole world, but I know I can put up a fight. I might not win, but I'm gonna fight. All right, so I'm fine with that too. I'm okay with that. So you have to be okay with it. You gotta fight. If you're not fighting, you already gave up. You're like, oh, life's just gonna kick my ass. I was just dealt bad cards. It's just the way life is. Life don't love me. God don't love all this bullshit. You already lost.
Take off with him.
Yeah, no shit. So, anyways, that's what my meeting is today. I'm not gonna get into the goals unless finish the meeting. Come on. We'll let Deshaun finish it, keep it rolling, and then we'll get into our goals. We'll finish. Right on.
All right, she covered a lot of stuff, man, but the only thing I can really think about what this allows you to do is having balance. First of all, you got to come up with a plan. I don't think this guy out here planned on sleeping in front of an office, you know what I'm saying he's got beachfront property and things like that. I'm sure he didn't plan that, but it comes in a part. You make your plan, you communicate with your family, but the one thing that I love the most, because I've actually been seeing it, I've been getting a taste of it, like you mentioned. And when you're getting a taste of these things, man, you don't just spit it out. You want to keep chewing, man. You want to keep going. But what it allows you to do is it gives you freedom, man, because then people just start getting the fuck out of your way. It gives you more application. I wrote it down on my paper right here. You can apply yourself a lot more. You can go a lot faster. Imagine driving through rush hour traffic and all the cars just split. Are you gonna, start cruising and slow down a little bit? Hell no. By naturally, you're actually going to start stepping on the gas a little bit more, and you're able to get there a little bit faster, So that's one thing that goes through my head, and making sure you do all this balance, and it gives you organization, allows you to put everything in perspective. And the fact of the matter is, like, now people, even my family, they literally think about stuff before they tell me something. Is this something I really want to bring to his attention right now, or is he going to make me look stupid, And they believe in me, and they believe in you as well too, And it just gives you the freedom to go out and do exactly what you need to do, man. And go out there and make it happen much, much faster on a much greater scale. And then you can't afford to take steps backwards because you're under the microscope now, and they're really seeing if you're gonna fail or not. And then when you're by yourself, you got these things pushing you, got these things telling you, and that's stuff that you need, man. And you gotta have that edge. It gives you that extra edge. I watched a video of Patrick McDavid, man, and you gotta have that edge, because once you lose that edge, everything's lost. Your momentum, everything, man. The respect people have for you, everything is gone, man, if you don't lose that edge. And that's one thing that I'm realizing right now, and I'm gaining the experience, because I seen that video and I instantly clicked. I was like, damn, man, I got to get back around Travis to see how he's managing and doing this stuff like this and staying pumped up and still going and running a team and getting these meetings and getting these messages and stuff like that. And that's why I came in, and I'm understanding that Sundays are the best days. I got to get that edge in order to get ahead of life, man, to get ahead and keep, being able to fight back. And you start loving the battles when you're winning a couple of them, So I embrace it. I embrace it, man. But it's very important to have a lot of balance. And what's crazy is Mark Cuban says there is no fucking balance. Once you communicate and it's already a known fact, it's just all grind from there, and people just get out of your way, And that's what I love about it the most, man. People just get out of your way, and you just go and accomplish everything that you need to accomplish, man. It happens a lot faster. You speed up the process. So much good things come from this, man. And then you bring a lot of people along the ride too. They're basically putting a coin in you, investing their time, and they're about to go on a badass roller coaster ride. And they see how pumped up you are. They see how excited you are. Everybody in my family's like, "You're working today?" They're all waking up and stuff like that. I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "We just got the house." I was like, "Yeah, but I want more." He's like, "Why?" My little nephew, he don't know what's going on. Just real simple. "Why are you going to work today, Sean? You've been working all day." I'm like, "Because I want to make a lot more money on a day nobody's making nothing, I want to get ahead. Like I said, the house is a starter kit. This is just the warm-up right here. The jacuzzi's getting warm. It's like 80 degrees. I still got to get to 110, Really sit back and enjoy it. And in order to do that, you got to understand what's going on. Now you guys understand. Let me be. Let me go out and do my stuff.
Real quick, shit, you just got to work hard just to keep it.
Exactly.
You might be able to get something, but can you keep it? Now you got to work. You saw how hard it was to get it. Now you got to work harder to even keep it. And then if you want even more, what do you got to do? Now you got to work even harder
Triple
to get
your
more.
efforts.
Yeah. So nothing wrong with stretching and striving and wanting But be real with yourself and be honest. You're gonna have to put in the work. You're gonna have to put in the work, and you're gonna have to get everybody else to put in the work too.
Right.
You know, so.
And definitely, then you allow yourself to grow. And like I said, the next level after that is, you know, you don't want it to be temporary. You want it all to be permanent. You know, and that's what I've been looking. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm working for. And then once you start getting stuff like this, now you have things to lose. Now you can't just fucking disappear for weeks on end.
Yep.
Now you can't just take time off. Now you can't just, you know, do something and not follow through on what you're going through, man. So there's a lot of accountability, man, and all this stuff is just a domino effect, you know, and it just boils down to what he said. You know, getting closer every day is a step closer to your goal, and that's how we got to look at it, man. So if you're looking at you're getting closer, why aren't you going to do those things? You know, why aren't you going to communicate to your family? Why aren't you going to have your plan? You know, why aren't you just going to put your head down and go to work, man? And one thing I'm learning, you know, through this competition is that, like, it's not 1 week, it's not 2, it's not 3, it's not 2 months, it's years of this. You gotta put years, man.
Decades.
I told my guys, man, like he says in sales for 25. It took him 25 years to put together 3 good years to do everything right to make it, man. So what the fuck do you think we gotta do? What the fuck do you think we gotta fucking do, man? And that's what I'm looking at. It's gonna take years of just compounding. I think he said the 9th wonder of the world is compound. You know, interest, money, compound, success is a compound of a bunch of different little things, man. And that's all it is, and that's all I'm learning. And I'm understanding that, and that's why I love working Sundays. I figured it out, working Sundays. It allowed my brain to continue working that extra day, so the extra thoughts came in, so the extra connections were made, and the extra effort was put out, man. And all that just from getting up and going out and working Sundays.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel on top. Like I said, I feel like I got that edge, man. Can nobody take it from me? Nobody.
You can't buy that shit. You gotta earn it.
You can't, and I love it, you know. And everybody's working towards some sort of a feeling. That's what success and happiness is, man. And I'm just glad because you have opportunity and progress are the 2 main important things that make people a lot of happy. And then you feel good in the whole process. The whole point, the reason why we do this, the reason why we want to get these things, is just the feeling that we're searching for, man. It's just to feel good. And why not feel that every day? Why let yourself down and not give your best? Why let yourself down and not do the best you can? Because we're all gonna die at the end of the day. You know, you're gonna be casket's gonna fucking close, man. So that's what I do it for. You know, and that's
Right on. Good shit,
me.
Deshaun.
Thanks, guys.
Check it out. Keep it going. Let's call it in. Daniel's team. Good shit, DQ. Come on.
Okay, I
Hey,
want to say you're
DQ's team calling in. See that?
Very
Deal.
impressive.
So I just want to end this meeting today. Good shit. I don't know if you're seeing that back there, but you know, DQ's Isaiah just got a deal. DQ, you know, his team Sharks, they're doing it. You know what I mean? They're working Sunday. I got another person probably coming in and answer the phones. You got 2 choices. You can either cry and complain, or you could grind. You know, it doesn't take a genius to grind either. It don't take a lot of brains, a high IQ, high GPA. You know, they did a study. You know what the average millionaire's GPA is in school? 2.2. Right above average, 2.2. And they said the reason why is because most people that get really good grades, they're not defiant. What they do is they just they're really good at following the rules. So what happens is, you know, to be a mover and a shaker, you got to be a little defiant. You got to be a little bit of a rebel. You know what I mean? I'm not going to conform. See, it's funny. The real people that I used to have this conversation with DCAP. I go, you know what? It's funny. You think you're like this big rebel and you're against the government and being told what to do. But you know what? You're a fucking puppet. You don't have freedom, homeboy. I was like, I do what I want to do. I ain't fucking conforming to nobody. You know what? Everybody else is at home resting. I'm defiant. I ain't resting. I'm restless, motherfucker. I don't want to lay in bed. I want to get out there and hustle. I want to move. I want to shake. I want to go hire somebody today. I want to make some money. I want to inspire the fucking company. I want to inspire the world. You think this is the end right here for me? Fuck no. I'm about to go to the East Coast. I'm about to go to the East Coast, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to the East Coast. I'm going to lock in with Safe Home. I'm going to change their program around. I'm going to teach them how to fucking conform to us. I'm a mover and I'm a shaker. Money don't impress me. I'm not impressed by money. I really am not. I'm not impressed by nice cars, money, all that. That don't mean shit. I'm impressed with the inside. Outside, you can fool people. There could be a dead broke guy in a nice suit. he's fooling everybody. You know what I mean? There could be a girl fooling everybody, fake boobs, makeup everywhere, fucking, you know, probably fucking 50 years old. Take off the fucking makeup, you see, she looks 70. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not into fooling people. I'm not into none of that. I'm into fucking actually doing the blood, the sweat, the tears. I love it. I can't wait to get in that van, drive cross country with a bunch of fucking guys. The van gets smellier every day. I can't wait. I love it. I thrive off of that. I know when the van's smelling and everybody's sweating, I know that we're getting somewhere. When everybody's comfortable and everybody smells good, I know we ain't getting nowhere. I've had these pants on for 3 weeks straight. I wash them, you know. My work pants, man. I go to work. I put these fucking pants on. Look at, they're changing colors. They're not even black no more. Like, we work. This is Arizona heat, motherfucker. Yeah. This is sand. This is quads. This was fucking getting it done. You know what I mean? This is money, success. Success is when you work. To me, success is work. Success ain't the fucking the money at the paycheck. How do you get the paycheck? You gotta work before. How does the fire burn? You gotta put the wood in. What does Earl Nightingale said? The fool and the idiot is the person that looks at the stove and says, heat up, without putting the wood in. People are fools, man. If you ain't put in the work and you think you're gonna be successful, you're a fool. You're a fucking fool. And I'm gonna laugh. You know, what do people do to fools? They laugh at fools. And I ain't getting laughed at. You're gonna laugh with me, not at me. There's a big difference. You ain't laughing at me. You know, and if you are, you don't know me. You don't know me. So I will make sure that I take care of business as long as I'm alive, as long as God puts me on these days, on these earth, above ground. I'm gonna take care of business. All right? This ain't for me. This ain't for nothing, man. This is for, I love this industry. I love door-to-door sales than anybody else in this fucking country. And if you find somebody that loves it more than me, I want to meet this motherfucker. I want to meet him. And I know who loves it. There's a couple people on the East Coast that run this company, Safe Home Security, that love this shit just as much as I do. That have a $700 million company. You know, he just made a mistake. I'll tell you a good story and I'll end this. I got deposited $200,000 on accident from Safe Home Friday. And I gave it back to him, but you know, or Monday I have to give it back to him. But it's funny. Saturday they wired me money. That's how we get the deposit. They wire, and they accidentally wired $200,000. You know, and Amber was like, "Oh shit, they put $200,000 in there." You know, and I was like, "For what? What is this? Some kind of like, you know, what's going on?" But you know, it was a mistake. Give them their money back. You know, that's some rich people problems, man. You know, I can't wait to do that to one of you guys. You're like, I can't wait either. My guys might not call me and give it back though. It'll be gone. Like, see ya. You know? But give it back. If it ain't your money, you didn't earn it, right? Yeah, give it back. Yeah. $200,000. That's not bad. I mean,
it's a lot of money.
Yeah, for a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Rich people problems, right? That's hard work. When you go to the East Coast to meet the owner, say, you're gonna see that guy works hard, man.
Was that your first thought? They
Hold up. His wife works hard. It's a couple. They work hard. They're in the office. Amazing. When I saw it, I was, well, this is who I want to do business with. Other people, you know, because I can relate. You know, Amber works hard. I work. You know, it's like a couple doing it. It's like, oh shit, that's what I'm talking about. I want to be around people like that get it. You know, so I'm all about getting grimy. I'm the definition of grimy. I'm grimy. If you don't know me, you're gonna understand real quick. I'm fucking grimy, man. You know, I can lay down there too on the ground. You know. I ain't no better than nobody. All right, you're missing the whole fucking point if you're not paying attention inside. I'll do whatever it takes. I will keep going. I'm grimy. I'm gonna keep going. I don't need a water break. I don't need nothing. I don't need a break. I don't want a break. While you're breaking, you know, I'm grinding. While you decide to start grinding, I already grinded. You know what I mean? I already grinded so much that when you start grinding, that's when I'm gonna take my little break. You think you're going to catch up. Your habit is weak. You got weak habits. You know, you got to be an animal. I can't wait to get to the East Coast so I can be around people that are way better than me. And I want to see their grind. And I know what their grind's about. I got a lot older than me, man. And I know he's grimy too. So grimy motherfucker, man. Grimy. I know he is. Hustler, man. Hustler. I love hustlers. I love grimy fucking individuals. I love people that are willing to fight. I love it, man. I love watching a good fight. Why? When you do pay-per-view, what do you want to see?
Good
A
fight.
good fight. You don't want to see no first round knockout. You don't want to see no fucking, they just play patty cake for 12 rounds and then somebody gets, no, you want to see blood. You want to see it all. You want to get your money's worth. One thing you're going to get with me is you're going to get your money's worth. I will give you your money's worth. Every company that I've ever sold for, they got their money's worth. And then some, and then some, and then some. Everybody that I've ever fucking, I guarantee you, go fucking ask, we're going to do that one day. We're going to go to since I was a kid and ask everybody that I've ever fucking sold for and ask every person, hey, did you earn his money? They're going to say, shit, he got underpaid. Listen, that motherfucker right there is a hustler, man. Last thing, I was in Long Beach one day. We were out in by the Queen Mary at a park, and I ran into my old, from back in high school, like not even before, high school, I ran into my old boss I used to sell. She saw me, man, she started crying. She's like, oh my God, you're alive. That's the first thing she said. Wanda, big old black lady, she goes, I can't believe you're alive, Travis. You got kids. She started crying, told her how many kids I had. She started crying all crazy. You know, that's what I'm talking about. She knows. You know, she was so proud of me. She's like, man, you're not only you're alive and you're not in jail, but you have a family and you're successful. You know, I had a nice car parked right there. I mean, she was like, what the fuck? Like, she was just, yeah, I was blowing her. I'm like, I'm in cell still. Wanda, what's up? You know? And she goes to that one famous church off of Crenshaw out there where all, you know, famous black people go and all that. You know, the one on TV and shit, right? Big black lady. And she was like, praise the Lord! You know? Yeah, she was loving it, man. I was so proud. I was like, man, I felt so proud at that moment. You know, I went back to being 13 years old again. I was like, man, I'm a kid. You know, like, she took me way back, you know? And that's what I do it for. Because you don't know who you're going to run into. You might run into somebody, right? And at the airport. And you might be, you know, they might be doing luggage at the millionaire place where the private jets fly into. You might be getting off your private jet one day, walking down, right? What do they call it? The Clearport, right? Walking down. But there might be somebody you went to school with, like the bag boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, is that you? Oh shit. Like, who you riding with in this jet? This is my jet, motherfucker. What the fuck? They might start crying too. You know what they're crying about, right? Why did I make it? You know what I mean? But they don't know the journey. You know, I didn't win the lottery. You know what I mean? I got this from blood, sweat, and tears. I got this by sharing my dream with my loved ones. You know, I got this by coming in every day. I got this by not getting tired, refusing to get tired. I refuse to get tired, you guys. I refuse. I want success more than I'd rather sleep. Like, I don't want to get tired. I'm not going to get tired. Tired is for the weak. Like, I'm not getting tired, man. What did young Jesus say? Drink a Red Bull, can't sleep on life, right? I believe that. Like, you're not going to rap that and say that, and I'm going to hear it and not run with it. I don't hear lyrics and go, oh, yeah, that was a good one, and then go back to sleep. I mean, right? Drake was like, started from the bottom, now we're here. You know, I was like, fuck it, let's go. You know, we started from the bottom, too. Now we're here. We're just getting started. You know? Get rich or die trying 50. You know, fuck. I hear this shit, I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna get rich there. I'm gonna get rich or die trying too. Like, you know, you're not just gonna say this and inspire yourself. This ain't just a quote or a cliche or a shirt you wear. Like, this is life. Like, this is gonna get it within me. I'm gonna eat that up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna eat it up. I'm gonna eat it up so it goes inside. What happens when you eat something? It goes inside and it goes from the outside to the inside. Well, I'm gonna eat it up, man. I'm gonna eat it up and I'm gonna win. I'm gonna take it around with it. You know, eat it up. What I'm saying, you know, watch the video, eat it up. You know, don't turn it off. Don't say, oh, fuck you. Tired of your shit. You know, why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be so fucking raw? Why you gotta fucking put me down? Why you gotta show that guy over there? Why, you know, I'm just being honest, you know what I mean? You know, fuck, man. You know how good it felt to wake up this morning and drive down PCH in my Ferrari to my office on the water? Fuck. You know? I didn't even know what the fuck Newport Beach was growing up. I haven't even heard of this place. I don't know what the fuck this was, you know what I mean? So to go to a place and work my ass off my whole life to end up here, you know, shit, man. It's amazing. And to know that I want more now, like you said earlier, you get a taste of it and you want more, it's like, I want more. You know, I want to go by Kobe Bryant's house a mile away from my house. You know, I want a better view. You know, I don't even know what I want. I want it all. There you go. Best way to put it is I want it all. You know what I mean? I'm willing to work for it all. You know, I'm a competitive motherfucker, man. You know, I want it all. And I know you're competitive. I know you are. I know you know, we're all competitive. but some compete harder than others, and those are the winners. We're all competitors. Everybody competes. Everybody does. Even broke people compete, right? They're even putting their kids in Jordans and shit. You know, they're like, we're looking good too. You know, we might be broke, but we're trying to compete too. But you know, my competition is way deeper than that. You know what I mean? More than a pair of shoes. You know what I mean? I'm fucking trying to break the fucking bank, man. I want to own a bank. You know, I don't want to. I want it. I'm going to the East Coast. I'm letting them know right now. Say I'm coming real soon, and I'm coming with a group of fucking sharks. I'm coming with people that are hungrier than anybody's ever I'm gonna step up their game. I will too. I know I will. I'm an impact person. I'm not a fucking bench rider. You know, I'm not fucking sitting in the background. We're gonna make it happen. I know I'm gonna go with a great group of guys that want to be there, and we're gonna stay there till the job's done. You know, I'm not trying to get home. I'm not trying to get in the blankets, covers. I'm not trying to get comfortable. I don't give a fuck. It gets cold in the East Coast. Yeah, we were there last year. I know. I don't give a fuck. You put another sweater on, whatever. Put some gloves on if your hands get cold. You know, do what you gotta do. Grind though. Grind. I love it. You know, I want to be here in Newport Beach next summer, and I want to be having a better meeting where everybody's in a better place. You know, I want these videos gonna keep going, man. You know, we're gonna do these videos every day, and it's for a reason. You know, and I want to impact people. I hope everybody's paying attention. That phone's ringing. Good shit, DQ. Whoever else is out there. I know Eric said he's gonna go out there. Shit, you know, even if you didn't come here, go to work. I mean, you don't have to come to the meeting and go to work. Go make yourself some money. Go hire somebody. Go do a meeting in a fucking park. You know what I mean? Go get creative today. But do something. All right, thank you. Shut it off. Let's go. We're gonna get into our goals.